Welcome back, Talk Your Shit Thursday. Talk Your Shit Thursday, guys. Talk Your Shit. Real
Yes.
talk. Poetically licensed Thursdays.
Oh God.
Oh, yeah, all that.
Lord.
So, subscribe, like, comment, guys. Comment. Give us topics. Please. We need the feedback. We love the feedback.
Yes.
All right, we love the feedback. All right, today's topic.
Yeah, so my husband and I were having a conversation, and we figured that we should put it on camera because it is a good topic to have. And again, we can agree to disagree, but it's something that we figured we should bring to the floor or the forum and have it open, I guess, for discussion. So, what's the topic?
Topic is when we are having babies, right? We had sex. We both decided to go raw. We having raw sex, and then boom, baby happens, right? So now let's just say the man is like, I don't think we should have this baby. I'm not ready for a baby right now. Yada, yada, yada. So the woman turns to him and says, it's my body. I'm having the baby. I'm having it. Right? Now, after she says, I'm having the baby, I don't care what you say, I'm having it. Why the fuck is she coming to look for child support after that? If you made the decision on your own, it's your body to have the baby, why are you then coming for me for help and child support? That's the question.
So obviously we can see his views. So for me, what I'm trying to explain to him and where we're going to agree to disagree is, I'm trying to explain to him, when you decide to be intimate with a female and you decide to enter her without protection as a man,
You both decided.
okay, the woman and the man decided, but specifically talking about you because you're the one that's making a statement. As a man, we
both made the decision.
Right, but you keep okay, but this is, let me finish my statement.
So now,
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm talking about the man right now. So let me get my point across. What I'm saying is, when you decide as a man to enter a female without protection, you are grown and you should be more than aware to know that with every decision that you make comes consequences, regardless of whether you and the female both decide to enter it willingly. We're talking about you right now. If a man decides that he's going to enter a female without any protection, then you should be prepared for the consequences, right? So now let's say you enter the female, she decides to become pregnant, and you decide you don't want the child. I'm sorry, but to me, you should have used protection then, because with every decision that you make, there comes consequences. And everybody in their right mind know if you're having unprotected sex, there's a possibility that a child can be created through that. So now when a female comes pregnant, I'm sorry, but as a man, you don't get to say like, oh, I don't want to have the baby. If you didn't want to have because if you didn't want to have a baby, then you should have been using protection. And I'm speaking from a woman's point of view. You can't have your cake and want to eat it too. You can't want to go in the female raw dog or however y'all say it, but then when the female gets pregnant, all of a sudden you don't want to have the baby. No, if you're going to make an adult decision to have unprotected sex, be prepared for the consequences. So now when a female becomes pregnant, you don't want the baby, it's not up to you because it's in the female's body, right? So the female ultimately decides, do I want to have the baby or do I not? Granted, if the female decides to keep the baby, that is a decision that you have to live with for the rest of your life because you should have protected yourself.
Really should have been.
That's my opinion.
If you should already know that I don't want no goddamn kids. So when we agreed to go raw, you should already know if kid happens, what happens? You know what happens after. And Plan B, like they sell Plan B now over the counter, right?
But not every woman would do that to their body. Like every woman is
What's worse, Plan B or an abortion?
mean, I don't agree, like, honestly, with any of that. I just look at it as I'm a grown woman. So at the end of the day, if I decide to do something willingly with someone with my body, I'm prepared for whatever consequences that comes. I'm responsible. I'm a responsible adult. If you don't want to handle the responsibilities that come with it, then don't commit the act. Is what I'm saying. You can't want to have fun and go raw and then be like, oh, but I don't want to deal with the consequences. That's not how it works in life. And as parents, we're raising our children to know, like, you cannot, like, that's like one of our kids, you know what I mean? You have to teach them. You don't get to have unprotected sex with a female and then the female is a possibility. A female can become pregnant.
All right, so let's get to the decision, right? So you get pregnant, it happens, the man then tells you he doesn't want the baby.
Okay.
Right, he says he doesn't want the baby. So, and you decide that you want the baby. So, are you running behind him for child support after you make the decision? He clearly said he don't want the baby. Are you going after?
Every female is different.
I
could speak for myself. No, if I make a decision, Ty's gonna handle her responsibility. So if a person is willingly telling me that they don't want something and I want it, then if I move forward with the act or whatever, I'm moving forward with the intention that I'm doing this alone, right?
Right.
Exactly.
That you're doing it alone.
Right.
So you yourself is not running after the man for anything, for child support or any type of help.
I am not. However, if the baby comes and that man decides that he wants to be in the child's life, and he is, you don't get to pick and choose when you want to be daddy and when you don't want to be daddy. You get what I'm saying? So it's either you don't want anything to do with the child or you want something to do with the child. But you don't get to pick and play games when it comes to my child. That's how I look at it.
Okay.
So it's like, I'm all for it. If you don't want anything to do with the child, you know, then, and I decide to move forward and have a child, that is my decision. I'm going to handle my responsibilities as a woman. But if you decide that you want to all of a sudden partake in my child's life and be an active participant, you don't get to pick and choose when it's convenient for you, or whenever you get mad or feel away, say, oh, well, I didn't want to have the baby in the first place. Then why are you a part of my child's life in the first place? That's how I see it. These are kids that we're dealing with. The kids didn't ask to be here. I'm sorry, but we don't get to pick and choose when we want to be parents and when we don't want to be parents. Right.
And pussy you don't want kids with.
And I am very passionate about this, guys. And yes, ladies, I'm speaking from a woman's perspective because I feel like we as women deal with a lot. We take on a lot. And at times men have like their own, you know, perspective and ideas when it comes to you know, having kids and things. And it's just like, no, I'm sorry. Handle your responsibility.
Wrap it up, guys. Wrap it up.
Right.
And women, you gotta be careful. You can't just sleep with anybody and just have kids with anybody. You know what I mean?
Very true.
You can't just have kids with anybody. You gotta, and it ain't like how people don't. You gotta look at genetics and all of that before you start having kids. You gotta look at genetics. Is he tall? Is his mama got heart problems?
Oh my Lord.
You know, they got cancer in their family. You gotta think about these things. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
The Lord.
For real.
It's true.
You gotta think. People don't think like that. I don't know if they ever did, but.
And at the same time, it's like, you know, when you in a relationship, get to know the person that you're dealing with. You know what I mean? Like, every action, for every action is a reaction.
Knowing somebody before. You done cut my head off, baby.
The camera wasn't feeling it. Oh man. But yeah, guys, that was a conversation that we were having in the car, and we decided that it would be a good idea to put it on camera and bring it to the light. As you can see, like, I'm very passionate when it comes to my point of views and my beliefs, and you know, we may not always agree, but we can agree to disagree. But I know this is a topic that, you know, is very sensitive, and it does come up, you know, especially when it comes to men and women in relationships. So feel free to give your opinion, chime in,
like, comment, subscribe.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
Y'all don't like to comment. Come on, we need feedback. Let us know what's going on, what you like about the show, what you don't like. You know, tell us you love us. You know?
All of that.
All of that. See y'all later.
All right.